good, y'all? And if you're new, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is where I share my knowledge, wisdom, and perspectives on things that I've experienced on my journey of truly connecting with self. And so today I'm going to be sharing my wisdom on the fact that time is an illusion and it doesn't actually exist. And also speaking on the power of the present moment, which is all that exists. And because it's so normalized to constantly have our minds outside of the present moment, whether it be dwelling or reminiscing on the past or worried about the future, what might happen or might not happen, that most people don't truly realize the great significance of keeping your energy grounded in the present moment, yo. And so today I'm going to be speaking on all the factors that go into why the present moment is so powerful. And so I'm going to start by speaking on the importance of meditation in correlation to grounding your energy in the present moment, because this is easily the best way to connect your energy to a higher frequency, to a higher state of consciousness, right? And so when your energy and your mental space are deeply grounded within the present moment, you've aligned with a higher frequency, because there's always a higher timeline of you that exists within the present moment, that is accessible within the present moment. You've just got to align your frequency with that higher version of yourself. And you do this through meditation. And like I said before, there's no right or wrong way to meditate. You can do deep breathing. You can lay down for 10 minutes. You could lay and sit in the grass for 10 minutes. Like, it doesn't matter what you do. It's all about deeply grounding your energy in the present moment. And if you do have something that's weighing heavily on your energy and your mental space, you have to sit down with yourself and bring that up to the surface and overcome that, because that's the only way you're going to bring yourself back to a true state of peace. You feel me? And so I feel like the majority of us have fallen victim to thinking of ourselves as things that occurred in the past, but the past is caused by what you do in the present moment, yo. And you can't change what you've already done in the past. It's out of your control now. So don't let it completely define who you are in the present moment. And sometimes that means you got to forgive yourself for some things that occurred in the past, mistakes that you've might have made, times where you might have let yourself down, right? Or you got to forgive someone else for something that occurred in the past. You feel what I'm saying? And only until you come to full peace with what previously occurred in your life, whatever was weighing on you, will you then be able to move forward again without that energy weighing on you so heavily, yo. And then once you truly cleanse that energy, you'll be able to move forward in your life, creating whatever reality you want to experience, because it's rooted from the peace that you've brought yourself back to. You feel what I'm saying? So when your energy isn't constantly dwelling on the past or worried about the future, that's when you're the most aligned and the most powerful. When you're at a neutral state, at peace in the present moment, that's when your manifesting is at its highest potential. But if your creative spark is blocked because something from the past is weighing on you, or you're worried that things aren't going to work out in the future, then you won't be able to create at your highest potential. Only when your energy is fully grounded in the present moment is when your manifesting is as powerful as it can possibly be. When you're working towards manifesting something, don't rush and feel like you got to get everything done all at once, because remember, you're attracting what you're manifesting, not chasing it, right? And so just take it day by day. Like, set your intention to how much you want to get done in the day and stick to it, yo. But don't put too much on yourself if you know damn well you don't got enough energy to get that much done in the day. But at the same time, don't limit yourself to how much you think you can accomplish, because say you set your intention to get a certain amount of things done in the day, and then you end up finishing really early, like say around like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, then you might as well keep creating if you got the energy for it. You feel me? So I'd say start going with the flow of your energy more, and how your body feels, how your mental space feels, rather than operating off a strict schedule. You feel what I'm saying? So stop dwelling on what you could have did better yesterday, because all that time that you're spending dwelling on what you could have did better, you could be using that same time to manifest something new, create something new, or just be productive on what you already were working on yesterday. You feel me? And you can also spend that time to bring yourself into a deep meditative state and take accountability for the things that you could have did better yesterday, or past mistakes, or whatever it is, right? Because the universe will align you and guide you to that higher vibrational way of living if that's really your intention, you feel me? Because again, the past is already behind you, and you can make up for your past mistakes by becoming the best version of yourself now, you feel me? And you can prepare in the best way for the future by making the most of what's in front of you now. You feel what I'm saying? So don't worry about what might happen in the future that's out of your control, because it's out of your control. Whether you worry about it or not, it's still gonna happen anyway, you feel me? And so it's all about just making the most out of what's in front of you now, you feel me? Another thing, it's not only time itself that is an illusion, but also the days of the week, the year calendar, like etc. Like, it's all made up, it's all an illusion. And operating off such a strict schedule and constantly doing more than your body and your mind is capable of is gonna put a lot of stress on you. And so it's very important to know and be aware of how important it is to keep your energy grounded in the present moment, because knowing this is going to help you to avoid those states where you're super stressed out, you feel me? And also, for example, like, just because it's a Sunday and it's supposed to be a rest day, don't feel like you gotta literally like surrender to that energy and just rest all day. Because if you have lots of energy to manifest, you might as well use that energy and start manifesting and start creating, you feel what I'm saying? And also, stop feeling like you're behind or it's too late to make a change in your life or start doing what you're passionate about, because that's also a made-up concept that's rooted from time, which again doesn't actually exist. And so once you see through that illusion, you can move forward without that energy weighing on you so heavily, you feel me? And so lastly, I'm gonna say that time as we know it, seconds, hours, days, etc., is all a concept for organizing this matrix system. But if we're talking from a higher vibrational perspective, it doesn't actually exist. All that exists is the eternal now. And once we mentally place our energy outside of the present moment, we disconnect from our true power. Because again, there's a higher version of you that exists within the present moment. It's all about aligning your frequency with that higher version of you, right? And once you do align yourself with that higher version of you through whatever form of meditation, everything begins to slow down for you. That energy of time begins to totally fade away, no longer weighing on you anymore. And because of this, you're at a heightened state of mental clarity. And so remember, everything exists within the present, within the eternal now. And once you ground yourself with your true essence, you have all the mental clarity you need, yo. So yeah, that's all I really want to speak on today, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if you genuinely did, all that I ask is that you drop a like and a sub, as it'll only improve my content from here on out. And also share your thoughts, your perspectives, or your questions in the comments below. But yeah, I hope y'all taking care of yourself, and peace and love.